Alright, boom. Yes, people, back with another one, man. You see the title of the video today. I'm gonna be talking about why women wait at the finish line, and yeah, there's basically that term ride or die or things like that. I'm not gonna say all women because that's unfair, but for sure, if we're generalizing, a good percentage of women, I'd say more than half, so we can generalize, right? Why they don't see, basically they don't care for potential no more. They don't see potential. They just care about what's being done, and they just basically they're at the finish line, bro, and they just pick the best guy. Whereas before, I feel like women, you found a guy, he might not be where he's at, where he wants to be, but you can see potential in him. You can see he's working. He's got maybe a better motion, but he's not there yet. And you ride with him for it. But that don't exist no more, innit? That don't exist in today's day and age. That's why you always get people talking about don't date until you're like the best version of yourself, self improve before you date and stuff. Because all of that ride or die and women being by your side and stuff like that, that's for the birds now. I'll be honest, which is sad. I can't like that's sad, bro. That's sad, man. I'd love to think that a woman was with me by my side as I'm building, and then we get to the top to get that. But that's for the birds, as I said. That's unrealistic, bro. You know what I'm saying? In today's day and age, which is I can't lie, that's sad. That's sad, man. But it is what it is. You just gotta deal with what's actually going on. I feel like one of the main reasons for this is because dating is no longer local, is global now. Down to social media, dating apps, all of these things, yeah. Dating is global. She can be DM'd by anyone, bro. By a girl here can be DM'd by an NBA basketballer. How many miles away, bro? Across the world. You know what I'm saying? Or, bro, it's just the competition so much. They have so much volume, and I don't even blame women for it, because why would you not? Why would you not choose the best option? You get what I'm saying? If you're getting so much DMs and messages and stuff like this, you might be with a guy, or I like this guy, but this guy's DMing you, he's got everything patterned, you can see he's got everything patterned, you're gonna go with him, innit? Which I hear, but that's why more time I'm looking for loyalty, bro, not love. Like I don't even know if I believe in love like that, I'll be honest, especially in today's day and age, bro. I'm looking for loyalty, bro. Loyalty, that's all I care about, bro. But because everyone's so connected now, and the world's more connected than ever, so it's just like you can have a girl and be doing your thing, and she's like supporting you and stuff, but then this guy DMs her and he's got everything patterned, bro. He's older than you. He might be a few years older than you, 10 years older than you. So he's had more time on this earth to pattern up. Whereas you're still growing. And she's got to decide, I can go with this guy. He looks like he's going somewhere, but I don't know. I know this guy's patterned. I'm going to go with him. Most girls are going to be like, I'm going to go with him, innit? Because hypergamy, bro. Girls just choose the best option. Or they choose guys who they think that they're better than, innit? That's just how it is. Another thing is I want to talk about is the age thing, right? Now, I read that somewhere that apparently statistically older women and younger men are the loneliest groups of people. Now, I don't think that's by coincidence. Older men are always gonna go for younger women, bro. They're gonna go for younger women, and they have more of their stuff patterned up, and they have more life experience, all of this. Yeah, they have more life experience, they have more things patterned and things of that nature. So I feel like the younger women go for the older guys just because they feel like they can be taught more. You always hear women, I want him to teach me stuff, I want to teach you stuff. With the older men, they have something that younger men don't, which is experience, bro, and resources. And these are two main factors, and that's why young men are lonely as hell right now, because down to the social media aspects and stuff, it's easier for older men to DM younger women and message younger women, are like, oh, I got this yacht, I got this party, I can get into this party, I can get you. You get what I'm saying? Whereas younger men don't have that. Especially, it's harder for younger men to build now as well. It's just because of how the world is structured and how society is structured. Just like, basically, younger men have no help, bro. They have no help. And the girl's gonna go with the older guy, bro, because he's got everything patterned. Why would she wait with the younger guy who's unsure what he wants to do, or he still doesn't know, or he's still trying to figure things out? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, that's why you hear younger men complaining a lot. I'm not saying that older men and younger women don't complain, but I'm saying you hear more of older women complaining and younger men complaining, innit? Because the younger men are, they can't get women, they're not gonna get older women, you know what I'm saying? And they can't get women their age because the older men are taking all of them. It's just like, bro, in school or in college, you see it live. Oh, if you're first year or in uni, if you're first year, boom, and you get a guy who's third year or he stayed back in uni or college and he's getting all the things, bro. But just because he's older, he might have a bit more facial hair. You get what I'm saying? He looks grown and the things like that. He might even be driving a car. You get what I'm saying? And your first year, you're not doing any of that. You're just new. You're seeing what's going on. You don't really know what's going on. The women are gonna go for him, bro. You get what I'm saying? It's just, that's basically how it works. Even that's basically what I'm saying on a larger scale in the world, basically. And obviously, older women. That's why older women are upset because they're like they're past their prime in a sense, and they're like, why is no guys dating me? It's like all the men your age are going for younger women, and they're taking the younger women, and the younger men are being left out as well. So that's another reason why women ain't waiting at the finish line, bro, because, bro, they're gonna go with the older guy. You know what I'm saying? Another reason is self-sufficiency. Women are now self-sufficient, bro. They're out earning in some areas and all of this stuff. They have their own businesses, work, and they get more boss ladies or whatever. So in the past generations, I thought like women needed men more. Now they're saying they don't need a man or whatever. Well, financially, everyone can earn. They can earn for themselves. So it's just like they got their own careers, bro. So why would you bet on someone when you can just be like, okay, I'm gonna work. I'm gonna do this. Get in a professional environment and It's like, why would you bet on someone else? Why would you care about someone else's, well, another guy's potential when you feel like you're gonna do it yourself? Which is, I don't even need to say my thoughts on that. It's cool, bro. But yeah, but basically, self-sufficiency reduces the need to grow with someone or look at a guy's potential, basically. Which I'm not saying that women earning or anything or all of that is bad. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that's one of the reasons, bro. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Another thing I want to talk about is the perception of unlimited options. Women do have better these guys DMing them, messaging them on dating apps, getting messages, but how many of these guys actually want to put a ring on it or wife them is a different question. And that, I feel like that gets muddled in translation. So with women, they all of these DMs and compliments and whatever, but a lot of it's just lust. A lot of these guys, they don't want to settle down. They just want to sleep with these women. But that comes in the women's mind. Is all of these guys want to marry me, which is not true. And but when you have that perception, it's like, I'm not gonna wait for this guy. I'm just gonna wait at the finish line and pick and just choose one of these guys that are DMing me. You know what I'm saying? Why would I wait with him while he's building or whatever? It's just like he might not even make it anyway. Why would I wait for him? Why would I build with him? Which is, well, I feel like back in the day, women, they had to do that. To be honest, they had to do that. They couldn't work, etc. They had to do that. But now they got options. They can work. And yeah, basically now they don't have to do that, bro. They don't have to do that. I say options. They got options because, as I said, most of these men don't even want to settle down with these girls. Most of it's just lust, bro. You get what I'm saying? Most of it's just lust. And that's how, I feel like that's how women end up getting duped, bro. Like, they feel like, oh, all these guys want to be with me. They end up getting passed around by the same groups, the same guys, the 8s, the 9s, passed around, getting chopped out. Then you're 30, 35, and you're like, what the hell? I hate men. It's just like, bro, come on, bro. Come on. And don't get me wrong, I do think it's weird, like, some of these guys, bro, like 35, 40, are trying to chat to 18-year-olds and that, bro, what's going on? Like, that's a bit weird in my eyes. I wouldn't even, that's the thing about the RP. I don't want to say the whole term because I know YouTube flag it, bro. But if you know RP, the RP pill, they preach about dating younger women and like, cause you can mold them, and it's just a bit. It sounds weird, bro. Sounds weird as hell. I wouldn't even. I don't know. I'm not dating an 18-year-old, bro, and I'm in my mid-20s. Just because, bro, an 18-year-old is not. If you speak to an 18-year-old today, I have a couple at work, bro, and they're men, cool. But even if you're speaking to a younger girl, it's all the same. You can tell this, like, you can just, with this, or most of them, I can't speak for all 18-year-olds, but most of them, you can tell, like, you got a lot of growing up to do. It's just like, I don't know, bro. The RP, there's how I can mold them, and it's a bit weird in my opinion, to be honest. But I think I'd prefer someone with a bit more life experience. They've been through a bit more, and they're just a bit more level-headed. The 18-year-olds are they're really, I don't know, what's the word? They're really energetic, and yeah, they're really, I don't know, bro. But yeah, that's just my opinion anyway. I don't know about basically saying that they're trying to groom young women and stuff. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. With the RP, there's some stuff I agree with for sure, but there's some things I don't agree with. With all of this dating stuff, yeah. Men are women, women are men. I always say both of us have a role to play in this. We're both doing fucked up shit, bro, to make it harder on ourselves. And society doesn't help, the way society's going. That all doesn't help. But I'm not a PR, I'm not a BPR, I'm not bro, I just have my thoughts, that's it, bro. I don't put myself in one box, you get what I'm saying? Because I know some guys, when I was doing looks and videos and all of that, some guys were thinking I was a heavy BPR or yeah. Nah, bro. I take what I need to take from those ideologies to better myself. Some of their ideologies I leave because it's weird, bro. But that's just me. But yeah, I'm straying away from the point. The thing is, with potentials is not guaranteed. That's the thing. And fair as I hear it, I think it would be dope if I could get a woman at this stage and she sees I'm working, I'm doing what I need to do. And like, because the thing is, yeah, with potential, I feel like you can come on, you can't tell me that you can't see a man that's gonna, I'm not, you're not, you can't tell me you can't see a man that's gonna pattern up, bro. You can tell by the characteristics. Does he have morals? Does he have routine? Is he good with people? Does he train? You can tell all of these things, bro. Is he trying different things in his 20s? You can tell all of this. Most of the things that is, don't get me wrong, nothing's guaranteed, but more time you can see who's gonna do what they need to do and who's going down the wrong path, innit? Or who's not gonna pattern up. You can tell just by what they're doing in their life, bro. But the thing is with potential is it's not guaranteed. It's basically invisible. Results are real, innit? So women are gonna they're not gonna look at the potential. They're gonna look at the guy who's actually got all of that stuff patterned. But I think it'd be, I don't know, I just think it'll be cool. I just think it'd be cool if women took that into consideration more. They actually look at, okay, not just looks, because we know dating's so looks heavy based. Not just looks, not just, yeah, they look at, is he doing the right things? Does he have morals? Does he train? Is he trying different things? Does he work? Does he have a job? You get what I'm saying? But that's not how it is. Women look at our results, and to an extent I do agree. I'm 50-50 on this, because I do agree you have to get results, bro. You say you're going to get in the gym and get in shape, get in the gym and get in shape. You say you're going to save £1,000 this month, save £1,000 this month. You say you want to improve your social skills, you're going to try and speak to someone every day, a new person every day, do that. You can't just have this plan and not execute. As a man, you have to at least try and execute. If you fail, you go again. But I think the men that are actually trying need a bit more appreciation, bro. I'll be honest, that's what I think. But women don't care about that, bro. They just care about results. To be honest, it just is what it is. That's what it is of being a man. But the thing is about being a man, yeah, once you get the results, once you get the body, once you get the finances, once you get the status, once you get the business, once you get the YouTube channel, once you get anything, bro, once you pattern up, basically the world is your oyster. The world is your oyster and you can do what the fuck you want to do, bro. That's the beauty of it. You struggle so much, but once you get there, bro, you can have any girl you want. You can have, if you're into it, you can have multiple girls. Girls are going for that. If you're a top 5% guy, you have the body, you can have the house, you can have anything, bro. But the struggle is so, when you're in it, but it's just like, yin and yang, bro. There's no glory without struggle. You can't, there's not one without the other. So that's why I'm 50-50 of it, with the potential and results. Yeah, it'll be cool for women to potential, but you need results, bro. At some point you need results, innit? So I hear it. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, those are some of the reasons why women don't wait at the finish line, and they choose the best option. They don't wait at the finish line, And potential basically means nothing. Potential means nothing, bro. They're gonna choose the best option every time, bro. So the only thing you can do is become the best version of yourself. And I always say this: you shouldn't want to do it for a woman, bro. I want to be the guy because I want to be the guy for myself. The woman is just a cherry on top. And yeah, I want to attract a woman that I want to start a family with and all of this stuff, yeah. But ultimately, I'm doing it to be the guy. I'm doing it to be the guy. Yeah, and I'm not saying it's not for women as well, but anyone that will tell you it's not for women is lying, bro. You want to attract the best woman you can so that woman can have your kids and you don't want problems in the future and all this stuff. But for that, you need to put in the work. And as a guy, it's harder than ever now, bro. It's harder than ever. But the thing is, the competition, I'd say it's hard, bro. It's a catch-22 because it's easy if you look at it from the competition point of view, because of how society's set up. Men are basically lost, bro. If you do the bare minimum, you're gonna be above average anyway. If you train, you're above average. If you have a six-pack, you're in like top 10% today, or top 5 or whatever. If you have a six-pack, a visible six-pack. If you have in London, if you have over £1,000 in your bank account, you have more than like 60% of people. It's not hard, innit? But in that regard, but it's hard in the regard. So with your competition as guys, it's not hard because most average men are just, they don't look good, they're not fit, they don't have finances, they don't have goals, they don't have ambitions. That's been driven up, that's been killed in them by society, innit? But so from that point of view, it's not hard. But where it's hard is the way society is built today and how men have it the toughest today, bro. Men have it the toughest today. Before we had it the easiest. Now we have it the toughest. The world is not set up for us to win. You get what I'm saying? The world's not set up for men to win. So, but the thing is, if you can, as a guy, is the world your oyster? You can do what the hell you want. So it's just like, you gotta pick what you wanna do. Do you wanna work, or do you wanna be the average guy? He lives a terrible life, bro, because the average man is living a terrible life, especially in the West. But yeah, that's the video, man. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that jazz, and I'll catch you on the next one in a bit.